Hey, hello, plebeians, it is Sister Card here. Hopefully, y'all having a great day. I am having a great day. We are back on just Roblox today. I wanted to do the top 5 tower defense simulators slash games on Roblox because I play a ton of All Stars. And I started discovering a couple of others, and I was like, okay, these are really cool, and I really wanted to share them with y'all. We're gonna do that normal video intro stuff. If you haven't already, please make sure you smash the lovely like button, do the same as the subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. Helps me out a lot. And our lovely pleb of the day, why? I don't know. Thank you for the love and support. I appreciate it. So there was 5 of them that were super good. So we're gonna start off with World Defenders Tower Event. So this is number 5 on my list. So the game is really interesting. It has a big, nice, lovely lobby. How you're able to buy items is they have a lovely shop. And so you're able to get a bunch of different things. You get coins by doing events. And probably my favorite part is that you are actually able to go into a solo match by yourself. Let me get into the match a little bit and I'll kind of show y'all what it looks like. It is super funny. That's right, this game is all about dinosaurs. You are given a gun in order to shoot them, and basically they slowly move along a track. This area is absolutely massive. Like, look at this zone. The end game is challenging, and it's also exciting, having a ton of flamethrowers, and one of the units being these jeeps with cannons on top, and just watching them smash these absolutely huge dinos. Some of these guys have some immense HP. And if you're willing to spend a little bit of Robux, you can actually ride on top of one of them, which I think is really funny. And you can also upgrade things like your weapon so it does more damage, it holds more ammo. There's a ton of different areas, and it's a really enjoyable game. Yeah, this is why this game is cool, because, oh, that thing only has 37.5 million health. Jesus. He is making his way slowly though. But yeah, this game, especially late game, is a lot of fun. And it is definitely different. It is definitely different. For number 4, we have Tower Battles. Now, a little bit more of a simpler looking game. But I do love the fact that you can do solo. There is a ton of different units. And loading into a new map is really easy. And this one actually shows you kind of where the units are going to be spawning. So that's actually really nice. Starting out. And it's a little bit more of a simpler game, but it is a lot of fun, especially late game. In late game, it can get pretty insane with what's going on the board, whether you have resources in order to help you get more cash, or just a ton of units. Absolute ton. And it's a lot of fun, especially trying to come up with strats in order to get further and further in the waves. I have not seen that there is like you completed it, you just end up getting cash or whatever. So it still is a lot of fun, and it actually shows you where the placement can and cannot be. And of course you have a bunch of different units, and it's really cool in game just to watch the bosses melt before your eyes. Alright guys, for our number 3 we have Superhero Tower Defense. So this game is actually very similar to All Stars Tower Defense in that you have towers that cycle through every hour. You use gold to buy them. They actually have a pity display here where you can buy with gems or with not, which I think is actually really cool. And I'll let you guess that most of the towers are superheroes. So we have Superman, Mysterio, the Hulk. And probably my favorite unit was the fact that they made Aunt May a cash unit, so you put her down in order to get more money. They actually have a bulk sell icon, and you can actually sell the units back to get some gold back. Now, they don't have a level up system for the units, but if you get 2 of a kind, you are able to merge them, and then they tier up. So I actually have a tier 4 Supergirl. That means I've gotten a lot and merged them all together. So they have 2 different game modes. We have Infinite, Classic, and the Time Machine gets you free gold every second. Basically, you're in there. It's not like an 8-minute timer or anything else, but you get it every time you're in there. You can claim and still keep sitting there until you wish to return to the lobby. Now, loading on in, it actually lets you know when you're there, and you have 4 different game modes for each map. You can do easy, normal, hard, and insane. And it's actually really nice to be able to pick your difficulty, and you can actually place your units before you start. Another thing is they actually have units like Mysterio here that will self-upgrade. So he will upgrade all on his own when I put him down. They also have an auto skip wave, which is actually super nice to be able to bypass waves so you don't have to keep waiting and it'll automatically progress. It is a much faster paced game than several of the others, but it is a lot of fun. And they have a variety of units. In each of the units, you're able to see the damage, the range, the cooldown, how much the next one is. And each of those units have different abilities, like Hulk here smashes the ground. He does a lot of damage. Carnage does this little spidey web thing and slows him down. And Mysterio is able to self-upgrade. So I think it's pretty cool that they have a bunch of different things they can do. Or I have like Superman here who just does a ton of damage. Super long range. He is one of the mythicals. They don't have like star ratings, but they are ranked by common, uncommon, rare, legendary, and mythical. And when you are done with each map, it tells you how long you've been in there, and it gives you an insane amount of rewards. So for 6 minutes of playing, I got 900 gold, which is enough to at least get one unit. No other game that I know of gives you that many currency. So it's really fun. I wish it was more popular. My only worry, guys, is the copyright with it. So that would stink if something happened, but it's a really fun game, and I really like it, as you can tell. So let's go on to the next one. And for number 2, we have Tower Defense Simulator. So let's go ahead and give it a look. So this is the classic version of this game. We're going to have several units. You start, I do believe, with a scout, and you're able to get more as you play more and more. They also currently still have their Halloween event out, even though it's several months past that, but you're also able to get emotes, and you're able to get crates from doing different things. You also have rewards. And the maps actually tell you if they're easy or not to set up with. So there's a whole lot of normal. Oh, there's an easy one right here. I'm gonna go jump on in here. And while getting into the game, there's a bunch of different units. You can have tanks, you can have a crook, soldier, and basically they follow along a track. It's pretty simple. It's a little bit more tactical. You have to kind of be more smart about it. There's not as much give or leeway for some of the units, but it's still a lot of fun. And this commander just keeps yelling at me, stop. But the game is a lot of fun. The rounds go fairly quick, and as you can see, there's a ton of stuff going on. But number 2 is a little bit more of a hard mode, so if you're wanting something with a little bit more technical difficulty, this is definitely something for you. So let's go on to our number 1. And it should come as no surprise to anyone that our number 1 is All-Star Tower Defense. Now with All-Stars, it is probably the only game on this list that is not pay to win. Yes, you can buy gems when you go into the summons area, but it does not guarantee you a lovely 5-star. The only way to get the 5-star is through the summons, having the gems either by grinding, using the time chamber. So I feel like the game mechanics for free play players and pay to win players, basically, there's not too much of an advantage. The only difference in this game is how much time you're willing to put into it in order to grind. I probably have several hundred hours of time spent in this game. Now, of the games on this list, this game is updated by far more frequently than any of the other games. There is over 120 some odd units that you can collect and use. And it has a lot of good balancing mechanics where you don't have to have just a single absolute unit in order to dominate everything. Yes, you still need light in order to dominate infinite, but you can use a variety of units in story mode. I've used Barul, Onwin, Aaron, all of those good guys. And for different areas, I use Mihawk. And then, as always, Balma. And it's really satisfying in this game when there's an absolute horde of mobs and your guys are expertly clearing them and blasting their way through them. And the level designs are absolutely amazing and how they were able to do some of these areas. Because remember, they do still have to detail make all of these houses. I think it's a great looking game. So, hopefully guys, you've enjoyed my lovely list. And I will include all these games in the link down below. If you're interested in trying them out, they will be in order that I presented them. So, but yes. All Stars Tower Defense #1. I mean, it routinely has 50,000 players on, and you can definitely see why. So thank you for making it to this part of the video. I greatly appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye!